Good evening, everyone. If you're not new, you've noticed we've changed places. We're in a different location. So we'll wait till people get on and see what they want to talk about. We'll see what everybody's got going on today. Not for sure what it is or how it is. Oh, let me just lay back here just a bit. That way I can read while I sit and chill. Another Saturday night, just relaxing. Of course, tonight I'm not sitting in one of those uncomfortable recliners. They're actually really comfortable, but I sit in them so much that they're not. They can be uncomfortable. We're just in relaxed mode. Chill, if you will. It always takes a couple minutes for somebody to come in and say what's up. I can see the morons are already starting their fireworks bullshit, so if my dog's backed up, it is what it is. Hello. We're hanging out. How's everybody doing? We got one person showed up and then they disappeared. What else is new? At least I got 5 seconds of view time. Behave. You're gonna be alright. Ain't nothing gonna get you, you're inside. Molly. Lay it down. Molly, stop. I absolutely hate this time of year. For that very reason. That New Year's. Stop! Children. Go lay down. There ain't nothing gonna get you in here. Well, I got a notion this ain't gonna work this evening. Tis the season of world of assholes. Knowing damn well the people shooting off fireworks can't even afford groceries, but they're gonna stock up and spend every dollar they got just to go blow shit up and make things sparkly. Just ridiculous. You're alright, sweetie. Go lay down. So she's just, it's her first year. Her first 4th of July. She was just a wee tot whenever her first New Year rolled in. So she didn't know anything about these boom boom fireworks. Now already started, so she's gonna keep it rolling with her grumbly. Miss Molly. Debbie, you can fold your ears down. No matter what you hear, can't nothing come in and get you. You're alright. She's still grumbling a little bit. Hello. Whatever your name is, it's a very long name, but hello, how are you? Right now I'm sitting here talking to my youngest dog. She's never heard fireworks, so they're already starting around here. I am from the United States. I live in Georgia. Vietnam. That's a long way away. Never been to Vietnam. How's the weather? We usually get in the weather discussions around here sometimes. We've had a little bit of rain today. Didn't rain much. Didn't rain hard. That's typical weather here in the south in the summertime. Sun shining, 10 minutes of light rain, and then it starts baking. Steam rolling up, it gets hot. She's tripping out over that noise she heard outside. Yeah, she can go lay down with her mom and daddy. Maybe she'll feel better. Well, that was a good watch. Sorry everybody, there's no beer this evening. I'm drinking a Coke. Doctor's orders, can't have beer. No alcohol till they tell me when. The beauty of a pacemaker. I gotta go Thursday and they're gonna take the bandage off and look and see. I guess they're going to check and make sure that the placement's still there. Hopefully I didn't mess something up. I can't sit as still as they want me to. I've done my best to keep my arm not going above my head. Like I said, for 10 days, but every now and then I still have that little screw up where I raise my arm up too much. And surprisingly, it's not when I put my shirt on. They wanted me to do button-ups, but hell, I accidentally raised my arm up more time trying to put a button-up shirt on than I do a pullover. With my pullover shirts, I just slide my arm in that I can't raise up, put my head in, and put the rest in. Figure some of my guys would be on here, but they ain't made it yet. They might make it, they might not. Well, I don't care. Everybody's got a life to live. We got shit to do. Hanging around with my old unemployed, life beat down ass that I'm pretty sure if I opened up the door and the gates, I wouldn't have any dogs left either. I'm pretty sure they'd all leave too. People just watch disappear. Which I don't blame them. I mean, you gotta be doing something to get somebody's attention, and I'm not that doer of the people, but I got shit to do. Where we try to keep a hold of everybody. Back in the day when I was younger, we used to have poker nights, but some guys from work would come over and we played basically dollar poker. 25-cent ante. Try to keep a max bet under, right at $1. We ain't rich, but it's just something to do to get away. At the time I was single, so I didn't have to worry about it. We could just hang out, do whatever. Not bad. Over the road by myself and now in my house by myself. I got a few friends on here and that's about it. Got some old friends back home. I figure I guess on how many people will show up. No sooner than I did that, somebody popped up. That's too funny. I'm not really sitting around picking my nose, but I could. Now the TV show Witness to Justice is on. I watch that and try to talk to those people, but nobody's talking back, so. Witness to Justice Cities. Too funny. What's up, Rolly? No, I haven't seen Crunch yet this evening. Well, this morning for him. It's his Sunday morning. He's probably dipping some toast in some tea right about now. not paying attention. Haven't seen him, but I haven't done any videos past couple days, so I had a busy week. Yeah, he might be. I don't blame him. I've done that a couple times this week. Slip in a little bit. But I gotta get up and get moving most mornings. I got a lot of shit to do. All that good stuff. I changed locations. I'm laying up in my bed this evening because I just didn't want to sit in that recliner downstairs anymore. I sat in enough today. So now I'm just up here laying in my bed. I can't drink, so I got me some Coca-Cola. I don't know why they put on my paper no drinking. But that's what my go home orders were. Somebody should have told me if I can't have beer, I'm gonna drink sugar. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a nice one, nice and hot here too. I know when I went up to Macon to go see the specialist about getting my appointment set to fix his hole, it was, one sign said like 107 degrees on the way home. And I was just like, that's just too damn hot. Too early in the year. And yeah, I've got cold beer downstairs. I just can't drink it. I should ask him why when next time I see him, which will be Thursday. They're gonna go take off this bandage so we can actually see the hole. Yeah, I'm used to high humidity, but 107 and high humidity is too much. So I'm just, I go outside a little bit and relax and go out there and get extra hot and come back into the air conditioning and it feels real good. It's like, hell yeah. I think that's the only way to regulate summer heat. Outside when it's hot, back in when it's cold. Cool down. Yeah. July 11th is the scheduled for the hole repair. So That'll be done also up in Macon. He said it only takes like 15 minutes. I gotta get some blood work done first, so hopefully it comes back to normal and I can get that taken care of. Because it's the last thing on the list. Now they actually take these two little discs. Of course, they start to growing. They run that scope all the way up to your heart, and there's like a disc that goes on the inside. The heart has little things like this that usually close up when you're born or after you're born. Some people stays open and everything, and they don't have no problem. But mine stays open and I'm having a problem. So with it looking like this, they're going to put a disc over here and then a disc on the other side, and then take a little string and pull them together, and those two discs just pull in over the hole basically and just close it up. And that way, if there's any clots that go up that way, they can't go through the hole and up to the brain. They can only stay in that chamber and get expelled to the lung, where they should explode supposedly. So it's just kind of like taking two little plates with a string on them and putting one on the inside of the hole and the outside and pulling them together and pinching it closed. So yeah, it's just it's pretty simple is what he said. He said he'd done a lot of them, which is a lot better than the last one I talked to who'd never done a one. I hate to tell him I'm fat, but I'm not guinea pig fat. I'm porky pig fat. No, I don't think it grows together. I think that's just, since it didn't grow together like it should, that's why they put those things to close the hole. And I'm pretty sure that they just stay together and keep it closed. I'm not for sure if, scar tissue or something grows over everything and seals it in, or if whatever wire they pull together and cinch them up stays good. I mean, even if they can only guarantee it for 10 years, it's probably about all I got left anyway. So, I don't know, maybe that'll work. That's it. As long as it fixes the problem. And like they say, duct tape can fix anything. If it don't, then you're just not using enough duct tape. But yeah, it's basically a Band-Aid. But I'll be happy to have it because I don't want any more strokes. I figure if I want anything, it's one of those widowmaker heart attacks that hit you in your sleep. That way you don't know nothing about it, you just go to bed and you don't wake up. I think that's the easy way. Actually, I do. I'm not as tired as I was. I can move a little bit better, but it's still trying to do everything with one arm, and you can only lift this one so high, and all that. I wanted to really start, getting out and exercising some and lifting some weights because I got a bunch of hanging stuff nowadays. All that sitting around shit ain't been good for the muscle mass. Of course, I didn't have a lot of muscle before, but I had enough to where I didn't have skin flap or turkey wings when you stand up wave, and now they just hang around going blah blah blah. Yeah, I think that's the hardest part. I'm not for sure if I'll ever be able to run again because I can't get my body, my head will tell my feet to go faster, but my feet they like, fuck you, buddy. This is about as fast as we ever gonna go. But yeah, stop. Stop. Hey, lay it down. Y'all know Uncle Rick comes in every night. He had to work late tonight, so I knew that I would be going live before he got in. And now they want to bark because they hear him pull up. And of course, this is that time of year where my dogs are going to raise Cain every night because idiots are out with fireworks. Hey, lay it down before I let the booger man come in and get you. There's no sense in that. There's no sense in acting like heathens. Y'all wasn't raised in a barn. Clear for yourself, Dad. Sometimes the door's open like we's in a barn. I see y'all looking at me. I can't do nothing for you. Did you lose a lot of muscle mass as well, Roland? Things I used to be able to pick up no problem was easy. Yeah, I know that's right. It's very interesting around here. Wish I had one of those little tents or whatever, those little rooms you can order. It's supposed to be like a quiet room, soundproof. Put them in and let them relax. But I'm not. Oh, I have one. Couldn't afford one if I did. Well, that's me. My left arm's a lot better than my right one. My right arm, when I do things like if I'm washing a dish and I take my right arm. And this is where it gets funny because all the loose skin from my right arm starts smacking the fat on my underarm. So it's like smack, 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 smack. Tell me, it's like. Oh, that's just funny as hell. And then I got my other best friend up here, my CPAP machine. Gotta love that too. It's like you could die in your sleep. I'd be like, that's what everybody wants to do is die in their sleep. But yeah, this is definitely a lot flabbier than what it used to be. Even if I make a fist, they're still flab. This one here is not so bad. I mean, there's still some there, but you can actually make a fist or a muscle or whatever you call that shit anymore. And it's fine. But that right side, I mean, if I hold my hand up to raise my arm up, and the wind blows, I'm gonna knock somebody out next to me with all that flat, just hit them right in their face. You damn right. This slow and miserable shit's killing me slowly. Let me live healthy and let it happen. I don't care if it's an airplane falls on my head. Just make it fast and make it quick. I had people talking about, they want to talk about all these bomb shelters and getting food and everything in case, it breaks out and they're going to drop a bomb, we're not going to have food, and the country's going to be in hell in a handbasket. And I'm like, shit, all I hope is they tell me exactly where the shit's going to drop. Because I'm going to go sit at ground zero with a joint in my hand, drinking a beer, going, let it come. Because I don't want to live after it, I can tell you that. World's already fucked up enough. I can imagine if it was a starving place all over everywhere. No food, no water. I ain't living that shit. Not even in a bunker, down below, trying to take care of whatever. The doomsday preppers, that's who they are. You can prep all that shit you want. I just want to know where ground zero is. So I can sit back and watch my last firework. I don't know, I guess Crunch is mad. There was another person the other morning on here from India as well. That's the last time I talked to him was the other day. I don't know what he's doing or what's going on. I mean, he could have a lot of shit going on in his life too. Oh, shit. Already yawning. Ain't even been on here 30 minutes yet. Well, just over 30. Oh, yeah. He's a good guy. Probably like everybody else. I mean, I don't get out and make friends because you gotta go places and do things. So to have somebody hang with. And it's like, yeah, I don't trust anybody to have my back but Smith and Wesson. And my two cousins ain't allowed to go everywhere. Gonna make this pack of cigarettes I bought earlier. I'm gonna make it last the rest of the night and all day tomorrow. And then I'm gonna quit cold turkey. Start chewing the hell out of bubble gum and eating candy. Yep, that's all we can do. Some bills are easier to pay than others. That was the theme of the video. Things are going to change around here because I finally got the last hammer to drop yesterday. So got to talk it over with everybody and see what's going on. But the program I was in to keep my house fell through. The other program I needed to sign back up for fell through. I get that. If I don't buy them and my brother don't leave them laying around, I'll be all right. But yeah, back to the programs that help my old stroke ass here. Yeah. The one ended and I can't sign up for the other one because my wife's name's on the house, on the deed. I can't find her anywhere to sign anything, so they're going to start the foreclosure procedures on my house. I don't know what life's going to bring me after that. My daughter bought me a car, so I got a place to live. That's cool. So yeah, things around here is going to change. I probably won't be doing videos much. I'll still try to keep up with my Saturday nights just to check in, but until I can figure out what's going on and what's going to happen with my old ass, then I'm going to save what I can save and sell what I can and see what happens. Yeah, I have those options, but if they're going to start them, then I'm not going to sell it that fast. If I file bankruptcy, I've still got to move out of my house, so I'm going to wait until they tell me I got to go. Let all that shit hit my credit, file bankruptcy, and start back over. It won't be the first time I've done it. It'll probably be the last because I don't think I'll be around long enough to be able to do it again. And I can promise you, there will be, I might have a woman in my life again, but she better come with her own bank account. If she loses her job, well, I go along with her job because we ain't doing this shit no more. It takes two, and if you ain't helping, you're hindering. Get the fuck out. So I'm gonna be a bitter old man and all that. So it's life. You damn right. No money, no honey, no cash, no ass. No hoochie, no coochie, so don't even ask. Ah, you tall lamb. But yeah, I'm done taking care of women until they find their next adventure. I got half a notion just to stay married to the bitch so I don't have to fucking deal with ever doing it again. And just be like, sorry, I can't marry you, I'm still married. Oh, we can live together. But if you lose your job, that's your eviction notice. And if I should happen to move in with a woman, those should be the same terms. If I lose my job, there's my eviction notice. I'm just not doing it anymore. If it ain't 50-50 all the way, then forget it. I don't know if you've ever heard it or not, but I grew up hearing pussy sweet and so is honey. Fuck your fist and save your money. Crunch! What's happening, Captain? We was wondering where you was at. We figured you slept in. Glad you could stop in and visit us. I've been better. We're having discussions about shit. Yes, sir. He woke up. I said he was running late because he was having his tea and toast this morning. So the hardest part is going to be finding a place to go with the dogs. And I'm not for sure if I'm going to be able to keep them all together. There's nothing wrong with sleeping late. We all sleep in once in a while. I almost fell asleep today sitting on my recliner. My head was just nodding and I popped back up like, oh shit, what's going on? Yeah, I'm moving to my car. I really don't know where I'm going, but yeah. We're just couldn't do it. They're gonna foreclose on my house. Not able to keep it. I figured it was happening because shit comes in threes. It's how it goes. Bad thing first, stroke no job. Second bad one, wife leaves in the middle of the night, can't find her. Don't know where she's at, nothing. Third one, now they got the house, so. I never ask what's next because I'm pretty sure they'll show me. So I don't even want to know what's next. All I can tell you, Crunch, is life happens, man. Working on I had some programs in place to let me keep it because the bank wants it. I was in a program where they were helping me with my mortgage, and when she left, she didn't do check-ins because we got to call in every month to stay in the program. It didn't register to me that I needed to make the call. Yeah, everybody kicks you when you're down. So I was dealing with her being gone and shit. I didn't make the call, so I got dropped out of the program. I could have signed up for another program. Not right offhand, but it'll come to me later. Okay. I remember now when you said the fishing guy. I'm gonna move to India and live with you. Yeah, I remember asking about fishing. I don't do much of it. I appreciate it, man. Right now, my brother's wanting to. He said, "I'll find a place," and I'm like, "I hear you." I appreciate it. Thank you. I love my dogs. When he works in Florida, I live in Georgia. He drives about an hour and a half to go to work every day. So he's probably going to find a place closer to where he's working. I've had my cousin offer me a place to stay further up in Georgia, up around Atlanta. But I don't know. My daughter's offered. But New York is awful cold. I appreciate it. I try to do short videos and make things good. Well, I bet you got some pretty cool videos if you're a storm chaser. That's why I said I probably won't be doing much for the next little bit. I'm still going to be doing my Saturday nights to say hey to everybody. Try to keep everybody informed, but as we speak right now, I'm going to wake up tomorrow. That's about what I know. Checking with my cousin to see if she can take two of my dogs. She loves the one, but Toby and his sister have been together since they were born. So I don't want to split them up. Wally has to stay with me because he's a big baby and I don't think his elevator goes to the top. Alright, brother, you take it easy and don't get caught in one of those tornadoes you're chasing. Sounds great. Thank you. I figured that's what it was. I appreciate it. Take all the likes I can get. So no, I can't contact her. I've tried. She still watches my videos, so she's probably seeing this and shit, but I haven't heard a word. I've tried to get a hold of her a couple times. Nothing. Like I said, I tell her it is what it is. Oh man, he was just taking off. Not for sure if he was freshwater or salt. If he lives in Tornado Alley, I'm pretty sure he's got fresh water that he's probably fishing in. Dude, her family's the one that come and got her in the middle of the night. She unsubscribed from my channel, but her daughter's still on it. And I know some videos I make, they get shared, so I'm pretty sure that it's her daughter sharing them to whatever she's doing now. And frankly, I really don't care. This house was the last thing that tied us together, and if I'm losing that, then I don't give a shit. My daughter was at least smart enough. The car she bought me is not in my name, so can't nobody take that. She can divorce me and try to take my car, because that's all I own, but I don't even really own that. It belongs to her. So all you can do is just smile and nod. I doubt it. I asked her if she was going to pay for it or she wanted me to, and I never heard a word. So I guess she wants me to do it, but I'm probably not going to. I probably won't ever do that. Sorry, I had to take my nightly pills. But, see, that's the beauty about not getting divorce crunch. That way I can't accidentally remarry somebody. No matter how much they ask, I'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm still married. No, I don't know where to get a hold of it. So, there's that. I could be an asshole too. I can be a total asshole, but I'm not. I mean, I could literally sell her social security number on the internet, but I won't. I could do everything under the sun. You just let the laws do what the laws do. They want the house, they get the house. She wants a divorce, she'll have to do it. I'll wait till everything's said and done, and I'll do the American thing, and I'll file bankruptcy on everything and start back over fresh. That's the beauty about being American. I could start them over. Nah, she can't take the house either. That's the beauty about it. She's got no say so. Unless she wants to come up with $13,000, then she can't save the house either. So, and if she did come up with $13,000, I mean, I'm not leaving my house; it's mine. So, and right now, if they called me up, and told me that she did, and she wants it, she can have it. But when she gets here, there won't be nothing here. Oh man, you better be happy you live in India. Because, yeah, everybody says the same vows till death do you part. But here in America, it's until you get bored or you're tired of somebody's shit. And that's how that rolls. Yeah, she talked a good game about sticking around and being with me no matter what. We'd live in a cardboard box together and all that shit. That shit didn't happen. I cashed in my 401k when that money was gone, so was she. I tried everything under the sun. And I'm just over it. I'm not making videos about it. I've done short videos and tried to get her to contact me, told her I missed her, things like that. They know who it was. Yeah. 30 years ago. It's about right. You live and you learn. And I don't like to break the law, so if I stay married to her and don't divorce her, then I can't marry somebody else because that's breaking the law. And the next woman will have to either understand that or not. And I'll be like, look, it ain't nothing to do with love. I care fuck less. It's security. Because now I know. If I get a good job and have anything going on and go to work again and maybe get my credit back going right, and I buy me this little ass house or small mobile home somewhere, it's not going to be in my name. It'll be like my car. It belongs to my daughter. That way, if I drop dead, guess what? She has a house too. Yeah. It's not going to hurt me or bother me. It's just future things. If I win the lottery or something tomorrow and we're still married, she'd be entitled to half. No, I definitely don't want a mobile home by Tanner. I'm living in Tornado Alley. I could buy a house there and shit, come June, July, I could be living next to you, depending how hard the wind blows. But yeah, it's just life, man. The only sad part about everything is what I'm gonna do with these dogs. What's up, Jacob? We ain't doing nothing but discussing life and shit that happens. Ah, you sound like my brother. Let's find a way. After a while, man, you get tired of fighting. I've been over a year fighting since my stroke. I've been fighting to get better. I've been fighting to get a hole fixed in my heart. I'm just done. I'm fighting to keep my house. I fought to keep my truck as long as I could. They took that. Thank God my daughter went ahead and got me a car, so I don't have to worry about that now. But after a while, you just get tired of fighting. You just lay down, let life finish kicking the shit out of you. And then when it's finally wore down enough, that's when you wipe it off, stand back up, and be like, I'm still here. And you start to rebuild. I mean, that's all you can do. This is not the first time I've been down and out. My second marriage cost me about as much as this one. Except my second marriage, my wife couldn't wait to go to the courthouse to divorce me. And she up and did that quick like. Of course, the funny part is that we ran into each other 6 months later and we dated another 10 years after we got divorced. So, I mean, yeah, she let me live there. That's an option. Wherever I go, I'm not going to say where it is when I figure it out because, like I said, people watch my page and nib knows. We'll let them gather the clues to find out where I'm at. So yeah, me and her will be yeah. Hey, he lives here. Uh-huh. Hell no. We might save my house yet. Who knows? With what I just got. Oh, he's so funny. He's like, scratch us out a winner. Yeah, that's coming, that's on the 11th. That's the next thing I gotta do. So if that happens, then that's that part done over with. Right now, it's just recovering and taking care of. You ain't kidding. It says you can win up to $2 million. Well, he would be a millionaire because I want nothing. But you never know. Love you too, man. That would be funny, sitting here on a live and I scratch off a $2 million winner. And then everybody can see that these tickets were handed to me. Yeah, exactly. I don't need the whole 2 million. 13,000 would be nice. And And then I would just laugh. I'd be like, yeah, well, it ain't my money. That ticket was handed to me by somebody else, so that's his money. But I'm pretty sure he'd pay the house off. And then I put it in his name just for the hell of it. Be like, well, you paid for it. You can have it. Just leave me a place to sleep. Match your number to any number, winning the prize shown. Reveal a 7 symbol with the prize shown. For that, automatically, you win that automatically. And then you get a 5 times or a 10 times. Big money, big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. Oh. Some people would understand that one. Nothing yet, but we're hoping. Ah. Yes, press your luck. I knew you'd remember the name of it. I just couldn't remember it, but I just remember that little thing going anytime it stole your money. And you're like, damn you. And everybody was like, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, stop. And I used to love Joker's Wild. Hit that big old roulette wheel. Joker, Joker. Because they ain't giving away airplanes anymore. Yep. Back in the day, Price is Right was giving away airplanes. It's beating around all my numbers, but it ain't hit a 1. I mean, I could probably count from 1 to 30 right now and not hit the same number twice, unfortunately. Nah, he don't have one. He got a job, and what he does is he tints cars, houses. He wraps cars with vinyl. He does all kinds of stuff, so he could lose a job today and go to another city tomorrow and be working. That's just how he rolls. He's good at what he does, so. Let's see, we got 1, 2, skip 3 and got a 4. We skipped 5, got a 6. Either way, it didn't win. That's a loser. But I got one more to go. I should have let Wally tell me. He usually sniffs out a winner. Yes, this one. We're gonna hope. Let's see, I done it from the top down last time. Let's go from the bottom up and see what happens. Change my luck, maybe. So far, it hasn't changed. I'll take gas money. I don't have to be rich. Ah, my nose itchy. That's just a way for them to make more money, the state and things. I don't have luck like that where I win the lottery. I'd just be happy if I even got one number and he got his money back for the ticket he just bought me. Boy, it just beats all around them. I have better luck with $1 tickets. At least I win $1 every now and then. And nothing. Wah, wah, wah. Closest thing I had is a 24 because it's close to 23 and 25. And I would have settled for that because that was $10. Smell like a bunch of bullshit. I had a 21, but I only got a 22. That would have been nice, but that was $200. But we didn't win. I guess it's back to homelessness I go. Oh shit. They have good prizes, but I just don't have the numbers to do it. Terrible, I know. I'm just checking all the numbers that were close, but close counts and horseshoes and hand grenades. Oh, I'm not relying on the lottery. I'm just wishing. The only thing guaranteed in life is death and taxes. Those you definitely got. So, It is what it is. We'll get up tomorrow and do it again. I won't play the lottery again, but I'm gonna get up and keep going through this place, and gotta get some boxes so I can get all my personal important shit up. But there's a few things I don't leave laying around. They go with me. Yeah, it don't work for me either. I did work with a guy not too long ago. His son went out and bought a $30 scratch-off ticket and won $500,000. He said he cashed out for like 300,000, and within a year he was broke and had nothing to show for it. And I'm like, $300,000, I could almost retire. That would have paid off my house, paid off my truck when I had my truck, and still give me money to put up until shit happens. But I don't know how the hell you can spend that kind of money. I've been a very poor person my whole entire life, so that kind of money, shit. I would think I was rich, just because all I had to do was get up and pay the electric bill and the cable bill. But I've been poor before. I've lived in a camper, so it's not gonna hurt me to buy another little $5,000 piece of land somewhere and stick a camper on it, start back over. It's not what I wanted to do at 50 years old, but it's an option. At least you have options. Yeah, you can't spend $200 a day and win 1,000 and think you're gonna come up, because you're not. I wished I could. I can't spend $200 a day. I would like to just win. I mean, $1,000 would be cool. But yeah, one time I used to play the lottery when I was younger, when it was only $2 million. You know, when they started off, before it's now 20 million a pop. And everybody's like, "Oh, I don't play that stuff. It's only $2 million." I'm like, "You got 2 million? Must be nice." Yeah, I hear you. Him being around me is dragging him down too. He's trying to take care of everything here because I've been unable to. And he's got his own bills he's got to take care of, his car and shit. That he falls behind on that sometimes and got to get caught up. Yeah, there's options. My cousin, she's so sweet. She's like, the lady next door to me's got a garage apartment for 800 a month. I started laughing. I said, I only have $8 a month, and she understands. She's been in that boat and all that. Shit, yeah. $2,000 in 2 weeks. That's a good come up right there. I've never been lucky. Yeah, I would like to, but I might just have to bite the bullet and head to the north. Because my daughter, she owns her house. He is the most positive guy. And I get it. He's 100% family oriented. Stick close to the family. I love my daughter to death. But I don't want to bother her and her new husband and be a burden on them, so. And she lives in one of the most liberal states in the world. She's in New York. She's not in the city, but she's still in the state of New York. And it's nice. I mean, I've been through there. But I just don't see it. So, so yeah, it's things are gonna get interesting. That's all I know. I don't know what's going on yet, but if the good Lord wakes me up tomorrow, I guess we'll figure it out tomorrow. One day at a time. I watched that a couple weeks ago. That TV show. I was watching that. All out of Coke. It's ice water. We ain't got no more Coke. Yep. There's always a chance. I'm waiting on my book to come in. Got a book sent to me, autographed by the author. It's called Shattered. It's about life knocking you completely down, and I mean completely down, and tells you what that author went through to get back up and get moving. It's got a lot of scripture in it to tell you what she followed and how she went about it. But once I get a copy of it, I'll show you guys the book and stuff. The author's name is Heidi Rain, and the book is called Shattered. I've seen a couple reviews of it on Facebook and things. You can get it on Amazon. And I can tell you that I didn't pay for my copy because the author is my sister. I'm so proud that she's got a book published and she's making something of herself. Ah, shit. Ain't that the truth? My ship will come in, but my luck will be at the airport. I think I made a stupid meme one time about my ship not making it to shore because I was delivering something and there's a ship 50 yards off the shore just sitting there. And it's like, yep. When your ship doesn't quite make it to shore. But I grew up with everything that happens, we called it the luck of the Irish. Because if you don't have bad luck, you wouldn't have any at all. So be happy. I just wake up like Tom Hanks did on the island. You wake up, you got to keep going. I was so upset when I heard the news. I told everybody that what I found out, and I turned my phone off. I didn't want to deal with anybody or try to talk to anybody about it. I can't fix it, and everybody's got ideas on how to fix it, and that's too much for me to handle, so I just turned my phone off. That lasted for about 3-4 hours. And then I get a knock at my front door, and nobody comes to my house because my gates are closed. So to get a knock on my front door was kind of weird. So I got up, went to answer the door, had my gun in my hand, and looked out the window, and I was like, I better put my gun down because there's a police officer at the door. And I opened the door and went outside and talked to him. And he said, "You all right?" I said, "Yep." And he said, "We're doing a wellness check." And I'm like, "I figured as much when you knocked on the door." He said, "Yeah. Somebody said you got some bad news." And I said, "Yeah, I got bad news." And I just didn't want to talk to anybody. I turned my phone off. He's like, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah." I mean, life kicks you in the dick sometimes, but you got to get up. I mean, as soon as the pain goes away, you got to move on. So that's what I'm doing. I sat around for a couple days, and yesterday and today, feel sorry for myself. I got up today and started pointing out shit that I'm taking with me. Wherever it is I go, I'll find a storage unit and put my personal stuff in it. We'll see what happens. Why do you keep talking to me? I can't do anything for you. I see you. You're not allowed in my bed. Don't start. Go lay down. Susie, already starting this evening. Probably picking up on the. She's being silly. But yeah, it's a day, man. That's why I told you earlier today, Rolly, you're gonna have to drink a lot for me this evening. I might have switched over to whiskey. But my doctor says you can't drink. Tell him he better lift that band up soon. Yeah. I still have my beers on Saturdays, ton of wine. I'm not a big drinker. You ought to be happy I'm going to try to quit smoking. And you ought to be happy I'm still letting you live. You see I'm on TV here. Or on YouTube or whatever it is. In a minute. You're not the boss. She's trying to get me to go do what I don't want to do. She's funny. Sounds good, brother. You have a good evening. Be safe. I didn't realize I've been on here an hour and a half myself, so. It's funny when I'm laying up here in the bed relaxing, my back don't hurt, so I can talk for, well, an hour and a half at least, and it don't feel like nothing. But yeah, my dogs are starting, and I'm probably gonna have to let them out to go potty. So I'm pretty sure that's a good cue. And all that stuff. So I'm gonna follow suit with Rolly. I'm gonna get off of here. You guys tune in. I'll try to pop in every now and then to keep you updated, but I will be here on Saturday night. Might not be here exactly. Might be the back seat of my car. Never know. But everybody that's hung in and watched, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. I'll take followers wherever I can get them from. Subscribers. Crunch, you have a good afternoon and great night. And I'll see you guys later. And I appreciate you watching and talking with me about life. So we'll keep everybody informed on what goes on from here. Y'all have a good evening. Be safe with whatever you do. And come on back and hang out next time. Have a good night.